Hi everyone, I'm David Howell, CIO here at McInerney Associates, and thanks for tuning in to our running commentary about absorption rates in the Washington metropolitan area real estate market. Before I do that, I want to thank Maureen Sloan in our McLean office for giving us the opportunity to shoot this video in her listing at 1114 Teresa Ann Street. I've been in the business for 35 years, and I got to tell you, this is one of the coolest listings I have ever seen, and I would encourage you to click on the link associated with this blog. Take a look at the house, it'll be well worth your while. What I wanted to talk about today is the impact of the government shutdown on absorption rates and the market as a whole. It won't surprise you any. When we compared January 2019 to January of 2018, absorption rates in general are down about 3 to 5%, and that's really because of the government shutdown. We know it slowed the market, and one of the most visible ways that it showed the market is where the market has been the hottest. In Crystal City and in the north end of Alexandria, where in November, December, absorption rates were in the 70 to 80% range, truly an historic range. In January, they came back down to earth to around 50%. Now, 50% is still a really strong number, but when you get that much of a slowdown in a market, you know there's something going on. We think there's three fundamental reasons. One is, after the initial burst of enthusiasm after Amazon's announcement, it's not sustainable forever, so some of this was natural. The second thing is, there was so much of the available inventory that was taken off the market in November and December, there just wasn't a lot for people to buy, so the market doesn't absorb what isn't available for sale. And the third, and we think probably the most significant impact, particularly for those areas, was the government shutdown itself. People that are nervous about their jobs, about their income, just don't buy, and we really saw that across the board. Now, we really don't think this is going to have a long-term negative impact on the market. Now that the government is back in business, and we hope like the devil that they can figure this out and not get us into another shutdown here in the near term, things will return to normal and people will have more confidence to buy. So looking ahead, we think things are going to be okay, but it's going to take a little while for things to ramp back up. Folks, we really appreciate your checking in with us. Please take a look at the listing on Teresa Ann Street, and we will look forward to talking with you next month. Take care.